Do you guys remember COVID?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't? Yeah, just forgot about that. Yeah. I still have never tested positive.
Whoa.
Yeah. I feel like if I tested positive now, it would kind of be like starting a trend way too quick. Like just hopping on. Like it would kind of be like me getting up here and being like, hey everyone, I just signed up for the TikTok. You can go ahead and request me on there. Right? Like, it would be way too late. And I feel like if I got COVID at this point, then I might as well just download TikTok anyway, because it's just another virus from China that everybody got. Yeah, so I am from the United States. In America, we have weird things on TV. And yeah, we do. I'll get into it. But especially, I'm going to need you to stick with me on this bit. Just trust me. So, if you see a dude named Joey on American TV, he's going to be doing something weird. I'll get into it. So, you might be thinking that I'm like I'm going to talk about Joey from Friends. Like, hey, how you doing? If that's what you're thinking, then you have not seen my comedy. Yeah. Okay, so, is anyone in the crowd named Joey?
Thankfully.
Damn, too bad. I was hoping for that, but that's all right. First, Joey Chestnut. In the United States, every 4th of July, in Coney Island, Brooklyn, New York, we have the Nathan's Famous Hot Dog Eating Competition. Thousands of people come to watch. It's on ESPN, national TV. People try to eat as many hot dogs and buns as they can in 10 minutes. She seems like she knows. Yeah, I think you know it. Yeah. Joey Chestnut has won the contest 16 times.
Woo!
He has the world record with 76 hot dogs and buns. You know I've got it, right? You know I've got it. Right? I got it. So Joey Chestnut has the world record with 76 hot dogs and buns in 10 minutes.
Whoa.
Whoa, right? That's like not even pleasant to watch, right? Like it's a struggle. Yeah. And like he really gets hyped up in the scene. So like at this year's contest, the announcer who was introducing all the competitors, he's like, now this man coming out has surpassed the kings of Egypt. So let's do a test. I'll ask you to clap. I'll say an accomplishment by the Egyptians, and then I'll say an accomplishment by Joey Chestnut. And you clap for which one you think is more impressive, and we'll be the judge. Okay, so the Egyptians built the pyramids. Pretty good. Joey Chestnut smashes hot dogs. Usually people clap louder for Joey Chestnut. Yeah, this one actually recognizes the Egyptians, I guess. Yeah. But it's tough to eat that many hot dogs in 10 minutes. And like when I think about it, I kind of think that dating a competitive eater would be a lot like dating a porn star. I'll explain. So, first off, like how do you introduce your parents to someone like that? Like you bring them in and you're like, Mom, Dad, this is Joey. He takes 76 wieners in 10 minutes. And then like they're supposed to be proud of that. Right? Like the other thing too is if you're like with a competitive eater, they're at home, or I'm sorry, you're at home, they're working all day. You know, they come home and you want to like make dinner for them, right? And you're like, hey honey, you like want something to eat? And they're like, no, I'm not in the mood. They already got all of it at work. Right? And then like, do you feel inadequate after that? Right? Like you're just not enough. Right? So second Joey. Joey Greco. We'll see. Okay, so there used to be a reality show called Cheaters. Yeah, all right. You know who Cheaters is. Okay, so Joey Greco was the host of Cheaters. Yeah, you know too. Okay, so he had gelled hair, glasses, and a soul patch. You know when dudes just like have the facial hair just here? Yeah, it's like super gross. He would wear all black, right? So on Cheaters, people would like suspect their partner of cheating on them. So they would come to cheaters, and then the cheaters' investigative team would like surveil the partner and like follow them around and film them and see if they're cheating on them. And then Joey Greco, the host, would present the evidence to the person who thinks their partner's cheating on them, and he would be all like with a, it was like 2002, right? He'd like have like a camcorder and he'd be like, there she is going into the house with the gentleman. There she is the next morning leaving the gentleman's house. This is probably not who you want to be. Right? Like he would just show it like that, and then he would be like, they're at Applebee's right now. Do you want to go confront them? So then, like, the camera crew, Joey Greco, and the person would go confront the cheater and try to catch him red-handed. And then, like, they'd have these, like, super trashy confrontations and stuff. And, like, the person would be like, oh, you fucking cheated on me after all I did for you, all this stuff. But, like, the best part is that Joey Greco would just be, like, in the background chirping this judgmental shit. He'd just be like, why'd you cheat on her? And it's like, none of your business. Like, what are you doing here, right? So, you, man, I'm surprised you're still here. I saw your face like earlier in the show. You're like, so all right, here we go. Have you ever cheated on anyone? No. Okay. We can pretend. If you were cheating on someone, and Joey Greco came up on you and he's like, well, what would you do? Joey Greco. He's like, what would you do to Joey Greco? You'd probably fight him. All right. One time on the show, somebody stabbed Joey Greco.
Whoa!
Yeah. He got stabbed.
Oh.
And they just showed it. And, yeah, so, like, that's kind of where I feel like TV shows in America and Korea are different, right? Like, I don't think a Korean audience could handle a show where the host gets stabbed. They would just do it. Oh. Yeah, that was a little soon, I guess. So, the other thing about, like, have you guys ever watched Korean reality shows? No, okay. I'll explain. Yeah. So, like, usually it's just like a bunch of like kind of famous people sitting on a panel and they're like watching other people do stuff. Yeah, and then like they always like replay reactions for emphasis, like it's boomerang, right? Like they'll like see something that is like crazy and they're like, what? Like they always do that. Yeah. So that made me think like, what if Cheaters was a Korean TV show? Right? Like Joey Greco getting stabbed. He'd just be like, like that's probably how that would go. So like, yeah, we have differences in TV, right? And we do have some things that are popular in both countries though. Are you guys familiar with ASMR?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like, for those who don't know ASMR, it's like the videos online with like relaxing sounds and stuff like that kind of thing, right? People like listen to it when they're going to sleep. And I don't know, maybe I missed the meeting, but like, I'm not sure when we decided that whispering is a relaxing sound. Because like to me, like when they whisper, you just hear like all the gross mouth sounds. Oh. Right, so they'll be in there and they're like, right? And you're like, this is fucking gross, right? So, plus, like, I don't like just whispering in general. Like, I don't even associate it with relaxation. I associate it with like workplace gossip, just like talking shit about people. So, like, I feel like an ASMR video really should be, someone in there like. And then that's when Joey Greco would come in. So, I'm Steve Gauss. You guys have been great.